Nah, you get fucked.
I knew I should have been suspicious when my dad was asking me to save him some water bottles. That means he was going somewhere. That's why you need it.
Why do they need water bottles? I'm just gonna get the fucking home.
He fills them with his, whatever you call it, thingy drinks. Those drinks that you make out of powder, like anabolic drinks.
Alright,
I really like the one I've got. It's banana flavoured protein powder. I don't know where you're going, Ben.
Well, you jumped out and then they all went over there and then they're not actually going there, so I like fucking know where
I
they're
was
going.
drinking my water, so I didn't look at the map.
However, a lot of Americans only invest in US stocks.
I don't know, just go back towards them, fuck me.
And they do alright. We always put this down to the same sort of home buyers that we used to demonstrate ourselves.
Fuck's sake.
But one they could get away with as the US stock
Let's
market
go
in
to the
US dollars
SPIRE
is so
then.
dominating.
But yeah, all I do is mix it with a bit of my water that I've got, because you can make it with water or milk. I'd rather just do it with water, it's easier. And I'm not having to keep buying milk, because I'm always going to have water in the house, because I'm always drinking water.
For index investors, there's really not that much you need to do other than invest as much as you can and wait for time and compounding to work its magic.
And you can't even tell that I'm drinking water anyway. You can tell it's watery, but it's still fucking...
In other words, what we're attempting to do is track the real index as closely
Oh, knobhead's right here.
What we've learned is that this is much easier to do
You know
with
you were
certain
there.
indexes like the S&P 500 than it is with others such as global indexes.
I ain't fighting him, unless I've made him weaker, which I doubt.
Or is the S&P 500 all you need? What is the S&P 500? If you're considering investing solely in the S&P 500, then we should definitely take a look at exactly what it is first. The S&P 500 index contains the majority of the biggest companies domiciled in the US. The word domiciled is key, and we'll come back to this. The S&P 500
Why is he aggro?
considered to be one of the best single gauges for the US equity market, and the index captures approximately 82% of the total US equity market value. Practically all of it.
Coming towards you now, it's coming towards you now.
Oh, he's weaker. He's got doing that health thing on you because you're near him.
I just shot a grenade at him.
It's made him very inaccurate.
I'm going to use my superpower, but I can't actually hit you because I'm miles away. Oh my god.
Wow, that did a lot of damage. Oh, just, wow, it looks like loads of gold, it's 30.
That's loads of gold.
We decided to compare 51 years of total return data, which was the max we could get, to see how the S&P 500 stacks up against the MSCI World Index. The MSCI World Index is an index comprising of 23 developed markets and covers 85% of the market cap of each country. In annual terms, the difference was fairly close, with the World Index returning 9.8% versus 10.7% for the S&P 500. $100 invested in the World Index would be worth around $11,600 versus around $18,200 for the S&P 500. That's 56% more. Bear in mind that as of now, US stocks make up 67% of the MSCI World Index, so for the S&P to outperform it by such a large margin would suggest that US stocks absolutely annihilated the non-US stocks within the World Index. Of course, there's no guarantee that history will repeat itself.
History will prevail.
About the United States that gives its companies a sustained
Well, not with
competitive
Biden in charge. Yeah.
Despite this long-term outperformance, there's something reassuring about the
Are they saying anything about Biden causing any issues?
No, it's just the fact that he, just because of the what he wants to do costs money. They don't have money, so that devalues the dollar. Devaluing the dollar means that inflation might come through, so higher interest rates will come through, so the stock market keeps going down on the fear of potential inflation. So most of
There
my
was
stocks that I had that were growth stocks, like they were down 30% at one time recently.
there was a dead funny video of Biden where he was saying, like, oh, place your bets on how well unemployment's going to be and all this like how many new jobs we're going to create and everything. I'm going with at least 1 million. And then it ended up being 60,000.
But we
You'll
lost
never
3 billion
ever.
jobs.
Yeah, I'm so glad that it backfired on him for the sheer fact that he's been riding on the coattails of, look how great the economy's recovering thanks to me and all this. I was like, no, it's thanks to the previous administration. Anything you've done in 40 days is nothing that's going to change the economy.
But the economy.
There's no way that fucking it was recovering from Trump and it was incredible under Trump. He was a fucking businessman. What did you
Oh, there's
expect?
an enemy here.
There's no one near. I'm trying to get chested.
A quick glance at the performance chart would lead you to think that you were beating the index, when the reality is
Oh, fucking rate.
the best way to calculate your ETF costs and taxes is going to require a little work. We've gone ahead and done this for the ETFs that we like to invest in, and a few of the popular ones, so we can
It's
compare.
3 teams. There's 2 teams fighting. Why are they all just shooting me?
Alright, they'll start shooting me now.
Oh,
Wait, what? When was anyone holding down on that?
Oh, well, fuck you. Why is about 100 people shooting me?
Oh no, these fruit carts got fruit in. You're not having that med kit.
Let's see it. Campfire, innit?
What happened then? Fucking crouch ran. You're not using that bot. Oh, didn't that moment was scratch my elbow, so how did scratching my elbow make my character do something that I don't even know how to do now?
Got this explosive bow.
Yeah, if you all get rid of it.
Well, I just can't use it.
It's really strong only if it hits though.
Yeah, but I just shit using it. I like the flame bow. Don't have a flame bow, but I'd rather if you can use it, you use it.
I've only seen mechanical bows at the moment. Some blue ones. I'm not seeing any green ones yet.
Well, I've got a couple of fireflies in case we do find some mushrooms here.
Someone just
Oh,
shot at
someone
me.
shoot at you, wow.
I'll lose everything I've just tried to get with the fucking mushrooms.
Nah, we can't make it, twin. There's quite a few people left, isn't there?
6 teams.
Big pot in there.
I can't
Storm's
carry it, so
coming.
it's probably best just wasting it.
Yeah, storm's gonna come in a sec. Oh, just hopefully I can find a primer bow because I've got fireflies.
Have you still got them? Because there's some fireflies left on your plate.
I've got 6. Predator's chasing the fucking boar.
5 teams. There's raptors out in that storm. Oh, pick up that meat and drop it again, just for the meat thing to go up. Yeah, they're dying in the storm. Wow, raptors and fucking boar are fighting.
Yeah, that's what I said. They would chase. The raptors were out of the storm initially. They were chasing the boar. And the boar ran off, ran back out of the storm, ran back in, ran back out to the right, just kept following them.
4 teams, 9 players. Why can't they just put that amount of teams just right next to the 9 that's there?
So it'll be a 4, a 2.
We need you to keep looking at the
One.
map so that there's a risk of dying. Is that a rare chest on the fucking toilet?
Is it? Looks normal to me from here. Oh, have you got any bones? need 4 bones. Go back, get those fucking raptor bones.
I've got 4 bones.
Yeah, nah, then, because I can change that into a flame burst.
But it was worth it. I got a gold SMG out of that.
Oh, it's harpoon gun, I needed that. There we go.
4 teams, 7 people.
2, 3, 2, isn't it? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah. Or it could be a 4 and a 1 and a 2. Probably a 4, 1 and 2. Hopefully a team of 4 are bots, James.
We know that's
They're
not gonna
knocked
be
out
true.
with a grappler bow. I don't have many materials, so this is going to be a bit of a...
Neither do I. Well, the enemies are right there. Apparently further we've both been abducted by aliens, like, once, and then never again.
Oh shit, yeah, they're right. There's one right here. Oh, is it 4 squads?
4 squads, 6 people.
Why are you away
We're
with
the
that?
majority then.
Why are you away
This
with
guy's not seen me. This guy's not seen me. Let these guys fight it out.
that? Yeah, but why? You're miles away from me.
I went over it.
Oh, someone's just grappled away to where we just were.
They don't know where I am, but I've literally just hit the guy that was on the rock.
Well, this one knows where I am, so I'm fucked.
Oh, you're miles away.
You've been... I said this about half an hour ago. I said, how the fuck did you go over there? Guy on the care package is a god, I think.
Yeah, you got a new shotgun out of it.
Oh, the guy's coming round this way as well.
Killed that team.
Right, it's just
It does
us
versus
against that one that's I can't fucking mark him, but I'm pretty sure you know where he is. I wish he'd stop moving. Oh, he's coming for you now. Right on you.
Hey, I hit him loads with that.
He's here then. In his box.
Opening the supply drop because I need this element. Wow, how is he rinsing me? I'm not in sight!
I don't know, but he's on wood now, so I've just burnt his base.
There you go, I've shot him down. I've cracked all of his shield.
He's healing. I don't know where he is.
Oh, supply drop's gone.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
I was like, he ran out because he built steel on the floor initially, then he was on brick, and I saw he was on wood, so I'm like, he must have, you know, he must have fucking